Welcome to Joey's Tech, my friend. You are going to learn to solve an interesting string problem in this video, which is to check if a string can become empty by recursive deletion. This video is a continuation of Slicing in Python series, and if you want to watch the previous Slicing in Python videos, then you can either click on the I button or check the description box. Well, now let's see what the problem is. So you are given a string. For this problem, I'll consider that string as this one. You are also given a substring, and that substring is this one, slice. Your task is to code a program in Python that checks whether the main string, that is this one, can become empty by removing the substring, which is this one, over and over. The condition is that the substring appears only once at a time. So in this string, you can see the substring appears right here in the middle. When you remove it, you get this string with the substring again in the middle. On removing it, you get the substring again. And this time, the string only contains the substring. When you remove this substring, then you get an empty string. This is what the Python program should check. It should return true if this is the case. I'm going to head over to PyCharm now, where I'll code this program and explain each and every step to you. This is an interesting problem and will seriously boost your skills of string slicing in Python, so make sure you watch this video till the end. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, as that way you won't miss out on the videos I make that help you grow in Python. So this is my PyCharm IDE in which I have created this file in which I'll write the program. Let's first write the main function, for which I'll type the main keyword and PyCharm is going to do the rest of the work for me. Now we will code the part of the program which is going to receive the input from the console. That means the string and the substring from the console. So it will be str equal to input, enter the string space, and then sub str, let's give it sub underscore str input, and the message will be enter the substring. You can see there are two code statements. The classic input function of Python has been used, which is going to display this message on the screen, and the input that the user provides from the console will be assigned to this variable str. In the second statement, the input function is asking for the substring by displaying this message, and that input will be assigned to this variable sub underscore str. Now it's time to create a function to which we pass these two inputs, the string and the substring, as the parameters. So I'm going to call it check empty, and I'm going to pass str and sub underscore str as its parameters. Let's create this function now over here. So I'll make use of def keyword. I'll write check underscore empty, brackets, colon. Over here, I'll keep the names of the parameters same. So it will be str and sub str. Remember that the substring will appear as it is once at a time, which means you can use Python's index method to find out if the substring appears in the string or not. So we'll first create a variable idx, which is going to store the index, and then we'll use the string variable to call the index function, within which we are going to pass sub str as its parameter. So this will return the index of the substring in the main string and assign it to this variable idx. Now when the index is found, then you need to remove that occurrence of the substring. How to remove it? But here's where the slicing feature comes into the picture. So for example, in our string, which is this, if you have found the index of the pattern, which is 4 for this example, then using slicing feature, you slice of this part and then this part, and you add those two slices together. This will remove the substring. To do that, you'll write the string slicing code as str0 colon idx, and then you'll write str idx plus, you will use the len function and you'll find the length of the substring, and then you'll write colon. So this syntax is going to slice off this part of the string, and this syntax is going to slice off this part of the string, and then we are adding those two slices together. Finally, we'll have to assign this result back to the main string. So the value we get in this variable str will not have the substring at the end of that iteration. Now, what if you don't find the substring in the string anymore? To check it, you will write if idx equals to -1 colon, then will return false. So when there are no more occurrences of the substring in the main string, then the index function is going to return -1, and that's what you are checking over here. If it is -1, then the function is going to return false. Now this problem is about recursive deletion, which means that you need to repeat this process over and over. This implies you need a loop. So you will write a while loop, and the condition that you are going to mention will be length of str not equals to 0. So this loop is going to run till the length of the main string becomes 0, and then you will give proper indentation to this code such that it is contained within the purview of the while loop. When the loop completely runs, you will have to send a positive signal back to the main function, signifying that the string has become empty, for which you will write return true. And also you will write print str as the last statement within the loop. Now using this line of code, you can check how the string looks at the end of each iteration. I believe we have completed writing the program. Time to check if it is giving the desired results. But before that, you are going to put this check underscore empty function within the print function, so that one of the two possible values, either true or false, gets printed on the console. Now let's run it. So I'm going to click on the play button. You can see it's asking me for the string. So let me write the string. You can see it's asking me for the substring. So I'm going to write slice. Let's hit enter and check what result it gives. There you go. The program returns true. That means this string can become empty if you keep removing this substring. Also, you can see how the string looks at the end of each iteration. Let's do a negative test as well. For that, I'll rerun the program. So I'll write Joe, then Joey's, and the substring will be Joey. I hit enter. Oh God, it's giving an exception. Why this exception has been thrown? Because I have used Python's index method. Had I used find method, it would have given me -1 as the index. But index function throws an exception when the substring is not found in the string. So in this case, you'll have to do some exception handling over here, for which you will write try colon and then give an indentation to this code, and then you'll write except value error colon, and then you'll return false. There is no use of this piece of code now. Let's try it again. So I'm going to give the same string Joe, Joey, and then the substring will be Joey. I hit enter. There you go. It returns false, and it also returns the string which it gets after eliminating the substring Joey. With this, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed learning this problem with me. Like, share and comment on this video. I look forward to helping you with Python programming, and only for this video. Goodbye and take very good care of yourself.